everybody, this is Helix.
And this is Metatron.
And we are off to smash more undead.
Yay!
Yes! I have a spear now. Isn't it cool? It's sparkly.
A shiny spear.
It's sparkly. I like sparkly things.
Yeah.
That seems to be kind of a human condition.
Yeah.
We're very interested in shiny, sparkly things. I think it has to do with our natural curiosity.
Burp. Burp.
I will enjoy this.
Oh, will she?
Apparently
I
so.
require more wrath.
Those little wall things. Oh, man. Oh, gosh. Ah, no. I'm trapped as well.
Like chaff before the wind.
Okay, just to let you guys know what she just said, because I'm an overachiever like that. She said, like, chaff before the wind. Chaff is what they remove from the wheat.
Wheat or any kind of grain.
Kind of grain, yeah. It's
the
hard
the shells,
shell
the
kind of
holes.
thing. So if you hear anybody make like comments about chaff, like someone being a chaff or separating the chaff from the wheat, it basically means that you're taking off the useless parts, or you're getting rid of the useless parts.
If only they could see me now.
So
They
there's
can.
a little.
They all can.
All
of our buddies can see you.
Yeah. So there's a little,
Tomato cages with Helix. Terminology with
random knowledge with Metatron. You'll come to find out
we're
that
show offs. That's all.
I have like just random useless knowledge that you're not going to use anywhere. That's me.
My wrath is low.
Your wrath is low. You are simply not angry enough.
I'm not an angry crusader, and that's not good enough, apparently.
Hey, little half peeps coming on the ground. Oh, hi! How's it going? There's an area that we can go into down here. Ooh, a cave.
With levels.
And electro bats, apparently.
Usually in this one, from what I can tell, is the first level tends to be like this in-depth thing with a whole bunch of monsters, and the second one is like this
It's like
short
2 feet
little
long.
thing with a big old chest in it.
Teleporters!
Not that I know anything from big old chests. Oi! Oi! Oi!
Yeah. And it kind of gets like that eventually. Like the whole screen just ends up covered in light.
Yeah.
Because of monsters.
Monsters. Monsters.
Monsters.
I think this probably just goes around.
Probably.
What?
Lots of them.
Make your peace quickly.
Because I'm going to make you into pieces.
Quickly.
Quickly. What?
Ew!
Oh, I forgot about those things.
Not enough wrath.
Super gross.
Look at his mouth over there.
Yes, I think I see a glowing chest over there.
Yay.
Shiny.
Shiny glowy. And it doesn't matter who picks up what if you're in a group.
It just sort of randomly distributes things from character to character.
What's interesting, I think what it does is it... Oh, that just goes around, I think.
There's part down here we haven't been up.
Is that if you're playing with people on your screen, you share stuff with the people on your screen.
Yeah,
but not over the internet connection.
Yeah.
Like, we've played...
So we're playing co-op right
Yes.
now. We're both in the same room.
But we've played with friends that are over
that
line,
we're not in the same room.
and we didn't share what we found on them because they generated different things. So they shared between them, and we shared between us, which was interesting. So if you're playing with someone online rather than with someone co-op, you're not going to share the items because they generate different items on each screen. Mangler of Heroes.
Well, that's a heck of a title to get. Okay, so there is an area we haven't yet been in
That leads us to the door.
that leads us to level 2.
Yee. Oh, there was a long...
Hey,
haven't
here we
gone
go.
up here, but I feel like there was a long one over that direction as well. Farther down, close to the entrance.
Ew, one of those gross things. It's like something out of Aliens. Come on.
Yeah.
Ugh. Blech.
Which, the first movie, the first Aliens, scared the bejesus out of me.
Oh my god, yeah.
Like, I enjoyed it. It was a really
It
well-made
was freaking
movie.
terrifying.
The thing about my family is me and Soraya and Papa. Mama didn't really care about being scared, so she just never watched those things or got involved with those things. But me and Soraya and Papa love to be scared.
It's so fun.
And when I say be scared, I don't mean like gory, oh gosh, this guy is gonna come and kill me. That's boring.
Yeah, torture porn is not the same as horror.
I absolutely despise gore for gore's sake. I hate
Wah.
all of those movies that are just gore fests. I'm like, they're only there for the shock value, and that gets old after a second because you're like, okay, I know this guy is gonna try and come and kill me, and that's all he's about. He's incredibly 2D.
There's no mystery. Yeah, there's no
Yeah.
what or why. It's just some dude's gonna
Well,
disembowel
and-
this teenager now.
Well, and he's got this god complex, so no matter how many times you try to kill him, there's some reason he's gonna come back and kill you. That's the only thing, and it would be scary if it wasn't brought over between every single movie of its type. I like thriller movies. Things that make you think, and then things that make you question what you thought you knew about it. So where was I going with that?
I have no idea where you were going with that, but I agree completely.
Yeah, I love being scared
Oh, there's a lot of these down here.
by those kinds of things, by the making me question what's really going on. I feel like that's what horror should be.
This will take us to the top.
Yes.
Yeah, look at me go.
So things like that. I enjoyed Sixth Sense. I enjoyed The Ring. I enjoyed
The Others.
The Others.
That
was
was a good
one
one,
of
yeah.
my
We liked that one
favorites. What was it? The one with Kevin Bacon came out around the same time as Sixth Sense.
Oh gosh, Stir of Echoes.
Stir of Echoes was very good. I really liked how they dealt with that. I'm currently looking forward to Crimson Peak because it's done by one of my favorite directors, Guillermo. I can never say his name very well.
Toro.
Mr. Del Toro.
Yes.
I have a hard time with
With
his first name because of the way my tongue sits in my mouth.
yeah.
Guillermo
You'll get it. You'll get it.
Guillermo del Toro. Guillaume.
That's not really a sound that happens in the
No.
English language, so it's kind of
It's
different.
lovely. I like the
Yeah,
name.
it's very
I really
nice.
do. It's just hard for me to pronounce. But I love his work. He does an amazing job, and he deals with details. And I feel like that's important, especially with horror.
I didn't
And
think I could get any better.
so I'm really looking forward to it. And Tom Hiddleston has nothing to do with it. I swear to God. No, he's a great actor. I appreciate his work. He does a very good job of it.
Forget the undead, smash up all the tombstones!
But yeah, I feel like horror should be done in the detail. It should make you unsure. I feel like you should be unsure, and I feel like the Japanese do that very well. Where are you going?
I'm getting a coffin exploded at me.
We don't need to go over here. You're just wasting time.
Oh, whatever.
I'm trying to, like, in my opinion, there haven't been any really good thrillers in quite a long time. Recently, it's mostly been the, shock value, gore fest type horror movies, and that's some people's cup of tea. Sure, go for it. Like what you like. I don't personally enjoy it. So maybe some of those have been good. I don't know. I don't go watch them. Heck, comment what your favorite horror movie is.
Yeah. It's October.
And why? Yeah, it's October.
Let's talk about scary movies.
Let us know what your favorite horror movie is and why. Explain it to us. My personal favorite, as we said earlier, is The Others, and I personally like it because throughout the movie, I was questioning everything. And at a certain point, I thought I knew what was going on. And then something happened and made me go, well, maybe not. And so throughout the whole thing, I didn't quite know what was really going on. And it felt very, very in-depth. And, the details were a big part of this. We're going back down into a place we don't need to go.
Well, no, we've got to go find his apprentice.
I thought he was up there.
No, I thought he was down along the road. Near a house?
We're lost, guys.
It's okay.
What's your favorite?
My favorite... That's hard. I kind of like horror web series.
Oh, yeah.
Like Marvel Hornets and stuff like Whispered Faith, things like that. I like that kind of deal because I know that
in the
it's...
Eastern Kingdom of Kyrgyzstan.
Oh gosh,
someone
person
picked up a dog.
talking.
Hadrig's apprentice is dead.
There he is.
I should tell him.
Oh.
I love how nonchalantly she just... No, he's dead. We should let him know. Oh, shit, really?
And I know they're not like... Their budget is low, so their effects are going to be, completely different. But I think they're creative, and since they're a series instead of just a movie, they have the time to build up mysteries and things like that.
Yeah.
And they have the ability to bring,
other media into it.
other media, fresher ideas. You get with the wide variety of social media that they have the capability to use, you get an entirely different immersive kind of experience. And I really enjoy that. Dianea House was one of my first of that sort of things. And that thing's creepy, okay? That is a creepy thing.
I still need to read that. The first half of the Japanese Pulse.
Yeah, the Japanese version of the Pulse, the very first half of that was really, really creepy. The second half of it was like a totally different movie.
Okay, so the story behind that for us was we have a couple of friends that also enjoy horror movies, and for a time we had a movie night. For the most part, it was like a B movie night where we watched terrible movies, and I would love to get that back going.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun.
We watched some horror movies too, and one of them was The Pulse was coming out over here, and we had heard that it was an adaptation of the Japanese version. So we wanted to see the Japanese version to see the difference. So we got it, and we sat down. You know, the lights were off.
I require more
we
wrath.
were all just hunkered down watching this movie, and it was the scariest thing I have ever seen. The detail was great. It was mind-bending.
The atmosphere was great. The whole idea of
incredible.
questioning everything was really big in that movie.
Yeah.
Unfortunately...
Well, what happened was we got so scared at this point that we stopped the movie to take a break. And so we ate something and we came back at it. And it was like right at that point, it turned from a horror movie, a thriller, into a post-apocalyptic, or apocalyptic, because it wasn't really post until the end of the movie, and it was very weird because it was
it completely
drastically different.
drastic change, and it completely ignored most of the story that they had been building up until then.
Yeah, and we were like, did we get a faulty copy? Did we, did somebody put in another movie? It was insane.
Yeah, just
how different it was.
A high-level cleric of the Zakarum named Akar
And
began to sense the
turns
corruption
out
was
that
eating away
the
at
American
heart of his
version was
faith.
almost
He
exactly
knew
the
this
same
corruption
with that.
would eventually destroy his beloved
Only
church,
they brought
and
in
that he
more
must
like
take action.
physical
After much prayer,
monsters,
Akar hit upon
which
the idea of an order of crusaders.
The
Japanese version did not have.
It didn't have like a single physical monster.
No. And that's what made it great. So I will state as one of my favorite movies the first half of The Pulse. I cannot say that the whole movie was good at all, because the second half was very disappointing, to be perfectly honest. And but the first half was incredible, and if someone could just come by and grab that bit and then finish that,
Yeah.
I would love you forever, to be quite honest.
Not the ghosts out today.
But yeah, Crimson Peak looks like it's going to be a good one.
We can
I'd
only
like
hope.
to see it in theaters. Most of Del Toro's stuff really needs to be seen on the big screen. One of my favorites is Pacific Rim, which I did not expect to like at all. Because when it first came out, I was like, oh goody, giant monsters fight giant mechs. That sounds like a nerd lord's wet dream. And it just didn't interest me. Like, I really do enjoy the old school kaiju movies like Gamera and the old school version of what's his face? Godzilla. I forget the most popular one. Not the new ones. Those are horrible.
I don't think anybody's arguing with you there.
But I wasn't interested, and so I wasn't even going to go and see it, let alone see it in the big screen, until a friend of mine, whom I trust her judgment in movies very well, because she knows, what I like. She tends to like what I like. And she was like, this is incredible. You need to go see it. You need to see it when it's in theaters. And so I did, and I went with her, and it was like her third time watching it. And I fell in love with it. It was incredibly well done. The storyline and the characterization and just everything was
Not enough wrath.
wonderful.
Nothing stops the crusade.
And I ended up watching it
nice.
like 5 more times in the theaters. No, he does a very well job of...
Very well job.
Very well job.
Don't feel bad if you're not a native English speaker. Even native English speakers can't speak English.
Yeah. He does a very good job of directing, and so
The crown
yeah.
is close.
I'm just kind of walking around all, with my words.
Okay.
We're trying to find the big bad guy, right?
I think so.
Is that what we're doing?
I believe that's a thing that is.
Ah!
Wow!
Hello.
Hello, horror of the crypt. No, don't look at me. There we go. Woo! Haha.
Oh, the Chancellor,
Oh,
right?
right,
That's
right,
who
right.
We're
looking
looking
for the we're looking
Not
for the
king,
crown.
the crown, yeah.
Totally forgot what we were looking for.
Yeah, we're like, what are we doing? We're talking about
We're talking about movies and all kinds of
horror
stuff, and yeah,
such.
and precisely what kind of horror snob we are, and
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, I won't call myself an elitist because I will not tell somebody not to like what they like. Like, if you like something that I don't like, good for you. You know, that's what life's about. Go like what you want. Don't let anybody tell you that it's not worth liking because, it's what you like. Someone likes it. Like, seriously. Just tell them to, stuff it up their butt.
No, I will not allow you to bring that monster Leoric back to this world.
Boop, boop, boop,
I mean,
boop.
like, that's not,
we understand.
We get you, but we need this.
But yeah, so that's why I won't call myself an elitist, but I will definitely tell you what I like and why I like it. But, you have every right to tell me what you like and why you like it, and I have no right to tell you that that's wrong. Anybody that says that they have that right is a big fat liar and far too full of themselves to see past their own nose.
Woo. So now that we're off our soapbox,
I am never off my soapbox. It's what makes me tall. I'm actually like 5'3", but the rest of it is soapbox.
You found the crown. Truth be told, I didn't think you'd make it back alive.
no thanks.
It needs repair.
I was hoping you wouldn't.
I don't want to mess with this thing.
It's good to work again. There. New as the day
I just need
was
to smack it
placed
4
upon
times
the
and it's
Black King's
perfect.
head.
Yeah.
I need something more than making spades to occupy my mind.
My
I want my
mind.
life to mean something.
help
Blah
me.
blah blah.
I will
Help
use you.
me.
Afraid I have bad
Okay.
Oh,
He's
frick,
dead.
what'd you get?
Hope for the
Gosh
worst,
darn
and you
it!
will not be disappointed.
What? It's not incredibly important.
Character building.
Psh,
Psh,
psh.
psh. Oh wait, does that mean I have the crown now?
Yeah. But I don't think we.
Ooh.
Coffee.
I get leather pants. Not that you can tell.
Leather.
Ah.
Leather thong. Because it looks like you have less now than you had before. Okay. Let's turn this in.
I have the crown.
At last. With it, you can unlock the sealed door in the room where you rescued me and
'Cause it just
enter
has
the royal crypts.
Lock
It
shaped
says
like
the
a
lock
crown.
shape-
Skeleton
yeah,
King,
crown-shaped
place
lock
the
that you just
crown
shove it
atop his head
into.
and destroy him.
If it helps me find the fallen star,
Why-
I'll face him.
Why can't I just smash him up while he's still
I know, right?
just sitting on the throne not doing anything? Why do I gotta wake him up first?
Because it's his. Well, first of all, why is he his body just sitting there?
I don't know.
Okay. should we fight this and then
Yeah.
call it?
Yeah.
Opening door.
Opening door. It does kind
that's
of
kind
have
of a
crowd
badass door.
That's pretty neat. Yeah.
Oh right.
Oh,
the
right.
Cathedral. Maybe we should.
Cathedral.
Maybe we should call it and then go. All right.
My wrath is low.
Yeah, these ones call up.
I have shit wrath.
You're way too chill to be a. Oh,
The
nice spiky guy
chillest.
there. Oh gosh, he exploded. Okay, and boom! Hooray! He's gonna explode. Okay. Okay. Oh, hello,
Oh.
friend!
Eh.
Occasionally, there will be these treasure goblins, and what you need to do is kill them before they teleport away. Oh! Hey! Because then you get all their treasure.
Yeah. Okay, we should probably call it quits since we're gonna have to go through a couple more levels.
Okie dokie.
All right. We're gonna call it here for this episode. Next episode, we're gonna go and kill the big bad king.
Yep. Bye-bye, Big Bad King.
Bye-bye, buddies.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye. Coffee.